Okay. Hello. We are in fact running live. I guess I can close that now. And then swap these out so that I can see what I'm doing. Alright, just recently I've been experimenting with a lot of streaming gear and the like, and I came across an app called Chiaki. In a combination from some of the folks who are trying to stream their PlayStation 5 through to the Steam Deck. Someone has gone and made an app that basically does everything that the official PlayStation 5 streaming service does, but better. So I experimented by installing Pi apps onto the Pi 400. Currently, the Pi 400 is running. Let's quickly get there. Is running a modified OS called Twister OS. I say modified. It is actually a bog standard, but it is a little bit more customizable and customized than something like Raspberry Pi OS. So it looks like this. And the app itself, I've already opened up a stream for, which you can see here. Okay, so this is the PlayStation 5 now being streamed to the Raspberry Pi 400. Currently I'm running on 720p, but it does do 1080 without a itch. And also I ran the streamed setup side by side, and I must say the input lag is minimal for wired. I don't know if wireless would be quite as good. I doubt it. But there you have it. It's pretty neat. It runs it, and more than that, it actually runs it using a PlayStation 4 controller. Currently, I've plugged it into the Pi 400 because the Twister OS is having a little bit of trouble using the Bluetooth configuration. So until they fix that, I can't test Bluetooth out. But yeah, I'm suitably impressed the way it works. And again, the way I did this was, hang on a sec. The arrow keys also work, I guess. There are ways of doing this, but this was the simplest method. I basically went and installed Pi apps on Twister, and then through Pi apps I went and installed Chiaki. The setup process for Chiaki is very simple, other than the fact that it asks you for some login details and things. And for that there was actually a website that you can use your PlayStation ID for, and it gives you specifically let me see if I can find that webpage. Specifically helps you with finding the ID that you need for your PlayStation controller, provided you have the network. Let me just check quickly. Hang on. Okay, that's what. Hang on, man. This is it's called psn.flipscreen.games, and you can type in your PSN username, and it'll give you the exact details that Chiaki uses to connect to your PlayStation 5. I approve of this method because it doesn't require you to sign into the PlayStation Network or use your details. So I prefer this method. This is relatively safe. So yeah, that's what I've been using. Let me just see here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I suppose I could just do this, eh? Alright. So there we go, full screen. Yeah, so I mean it allows you to connect to your PlayStation 5, which is neat. And then you can play your games on the Raspberry Pi 400, whatever. Let's just quickly see if we can run something here. The controller. I'm just going to put on the sound now as well. I don't think I have. There we go. So it does work with sound. I just turned it down. Yeah. I haven't used the PlayStation 4 controller in such a long time. It feels really weird. Click, you can see. Right. I know what actually happens if I press the home button. Oh, there you go. Alright. Using the home button on the PlayStation 4 controller brings up the normal PlayStation 5 home screen. And I mean, it's not quite as responsive as playing on the console, but I mean, if you're not really playing a fighting game, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, I can feel the lag. Just a little bit, it's there. Yeah, definitely feel it. And actually maybe even see it. Yeah. Still, I mean, for streaming purposes, this might be neat. Yeah, it feels a bit weird. What was that secret? Alright. Yeah. I reckon if I jump over to my other screen and try and play it from there, it might be fine. Yeah, that feels much better. There's my quarter circle forward. Oopsie. What a great character. But yeah, but for using it in combination with my streaming setup, it might prove useful at some point. So it's quite a neat find, at least in my mind. Anyway, just thought I'd share it. Bye.